Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Tom Mizzle. You watch my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Queen Sugar, Season 3, Episode 6, Delicate and Strangely Made. Now, I'm going to start with Nova. Nova was in the bed. She was not sleeping. She was thinking about things, looking up, and she get a text. She get a text from Remy, and Remy said we should talk. Let me know when you can. Now she's hesitant to reply back to that text, because I think she still feel time of way about the feelings and the kiss they did last week. And you know how Nova is, like she thinks things through, she overthink it, she don't let things through. It had to be perfect, and it's not right, then she would just like not go for it fully hearted. So, and she kind of guarded in terms of dealing with it, especially with Remy. You know, Remy used to deal with her sister Charlie, so that's like an iffy little kind of thing. It's like I don't want to deal with my sister X, and so in that kind of way, and then I would look bad. So she's hesitant to reply back. Then she get a call from Aunt Vi. Aunt Vi told her that she need to come and help her. Nobody's around available. You the only one who knows the recipe inside and out. I need to get this pie done. After Aunt Vi continuing bantering on her, continuing telling her to come, she agreed. So she went to Aunt Vi, help her Aunt Vi with the pies, and then she went to start recording some things. So Aunt Vi was saying some good deep stuff, and wanted to record and saying things about how she had a dream and she never thought that about owning her own business this was going to happen. She always wanted to do something, but she just never got to that point. And now she's living her dream and she's happy about it. And that's what she want Nova, Charlie, and Ralph Angel to come together and be good and stick together with this farm thing, because it is your business. At the end of the day, the father left it for them to maintain and manage and to move forward with that. Nova was like, how can you manage it? Because during the time when they was preparing the pies, Aunt Vi's hand started getting jammed up again. It started hurting. And she said, "It's bothering you again?" She said, "Yeah, here and there." And she said, "I did feel about how can you handle this and have lupus?" And she turned the thing. I think she turned the. I think Aunt Vi turned the recorder off, or told Charlie, or told Nova that she don't want that to be recorded. And she said you could spy. Nova said you could spy a lot of women that you could push through it. And she said she don't want to let people to know that she's has a drawback, a handicap to her, or something like that. So she wants that out. She don't want that put there out there that she has lupus, that she has a struggle, that she's weak or something. So I could push forward and move through. Now, Nova was frustrated because I guess the text, she keep looking at the text about Remy and she wanted to reply but she can't, and she keep reading it, and it's getting her more angst and more freaking get her more freaking frustrated. So she just like beating the battle, beating the dough, and Unfire she said, whoever you're dealing with, hope you freaking beat the battle so hard with somebody that you freaking dealing with. You need to address that issue before you beating a battle like that, because she was definitely beating that battle hard. Now, Aunt Vi and Nova later on sat down and talk, and it was eating, and Aunt Vi was like, it's hard to juggle everything. It's hard to juggle this business that I'm doing and the life, personal life, the marriage, um, getting married in Hollywood. And he said he's on in and she can't be all focused because she focused on this. So it's a lot. And she said it's a lot of happiness coming towards her. And she don't know how to handle it all at once right now. But she loves the idea that things is happening for her at this time point in life that she never thought it was gonna happen. And and so she asked Nova. She said, "Whoever this person is, getting you so freaking in your feelings and in your mood." I said, "Hope it's worth it. What is it?" And she said, "It's complicated. Who is he?" And she said, "It's complicated." She said, "Well, it's always complicated with you. You need to free up and be happy. Like all the happiness coming to me, it could be happening for you as well." And yeah, you could tell Nova's bothered. She's very bothered about Remy, and she's conflicted. I think she wants to really see him again, but at the same time, I don't think she really wants to get involved because she knows the repercussions of Bill dealing with Remy. Whether Charlie give her blessings or not, it's still gonna feel iffy that she's dealing with Remy. And then lastly, we get Nova went to see Charlie. Now, before, remember last week, Charlie was calling everybody and nobody was answering their phones. And now Charlie was there. She said she heard what's happening and she wanted to talk. And Charlie was not having it. She don't want to talk. She said no. She said I could be there for you. She said no, Nova, go home. I don't want to talk. And Nova went home. So that was that with Nova. And let's go on with Micah. Micah came in the kitchen because Charlie was in the kitchen looking at the articles of Davis about the affair. Somehow the affair got out, and now every newspaper article outlet, articles, magazines, online thing, radio shows, it talk about Davis's affair, this 13 years old affair. Not 13 affair. He had his daughter based on an affair 13 years ago. And no matter where it go, Charlie's getting reminded about this. So it's making her angry. Like she's grieving that the fact that she got found out about this secret, and now it's bothering her because he had this whole freaking family, another daughter on the side, and I never knew about it. 13 years I've been with him, and he never said anything, and now it just came out of nowhere. So Micah came to the kitchen. He was trying to get some cereal, whatever, and he said he glad that Charlie is accepting his friends, and he glad that he's adjusting to the school. And she was like, "We need to talk about your father." Right then and there, Micah's still not ready to talk about it. He's still bothered and angry about the revelation of what his father told him, and he said, "Let's go to school." He just continued to ignore it and we'll go to school. So when he went to school, he was walking down the hallway. And then also, just like Charlie, Micah got to hear this all the time. He was walking down the hallway and the kids was like, "Oh, I guess your father's Rolling Stone," or something like that. And he was so bothered by that. And Kiki was like, "Don't let them get to you because they always looking for the latest gossip. By the end of the next month or whatever, they're going to forget about your father and go into a new big scandals, gossip." That's how kids are. They wait for the next big thing to talk about. And whatever they just talk about at least a couple of days ago, they going to forget about that and move on. So Kiki told them to stay strong, keep your head up, don't let them bother you, because that's what they were looking for. They're looking for a gossip. And meet me at the school, at the practice. And he agreed to meet with her. Now, at the same time, Micah was still bothered. He wanted to get away from people, so he went to the staircase, and I guess he was looking at his phone. Aunt came and showed him, and he was like, "What you doing here by yourself?" And he was talking to him, and then he invited him to meet up with his other group of friends together, and he agreed. Now that's the same time he agreed to Kiki already, but he also agreed to this group. So I guess in his mind he will decide to go with his friends and did it with Kiki. So later on, the boy Aunt was dancing and Michael was taking pictures and doing his little camera that he have. And all of a sudden, a van put up. A van with a Confederate flag on it, saying that, "What you guys doing here? You're not supposed to be here. This is our property." And just going off. You know the little kids, they ain't go back down. They was standing their ground, standing there. And he said, "This is wrong with your people." And it's like, "What you talking about?" And then the girl, I think her name Asha, she said something, and the guy called her "Shut up, you little black bitch." And I said, "What?" And Michael got pissed. And Michael said, "Say that again. Say that again." Like he was angry inside him, so he had to release that. Say that again. Took the Confederate flag off of her, threw it. The guys drove off. And then another guy came and he said, "What y'all doing here? Get up my property. You call my property again. I will call the police and everything. I don't want to see you here again." And the group was congratulating Michael for standing up for them. And I said, "Yeah, these people, like, come on. Black bitch. Like, you really, that's a little young little girl. You want to call her that?" That's like, whatever. So, lastly, Micah saw his mother outside Charlie. I mentioned Charlie a lot already, so I didn't just do too much of her. Charlie, Charlie burned the magazines of Davis in a fire and is sitting there eating, I think, some cereal or something. And Micah came outside and sat down next to her. I guess that's like a little bonding moment to at least to start opening up about what's going on to release it. Because Charlie was going through the little stages of anger. She was hurt at first. She was crying. Now she's displacing her anger with this work. And I want to tell you about that. Um, Charlie was in a car and she was driving. And the radio station was talking about it. So she said she had enough. Her mom was calling her, texting her, said, "Stay strong, you need to call me." Dave was unbelievable. That was that. And she denied the call. She didn't want to talk to. She didn't want to talk to her mother. And also earlier, when she was looking at online magazines, Jay would call her, and she wanted to talk to her. And I guess that's a sign of anger. You don't want to talk to people. You distance yourself, and you displacing your anger. When she was talking with, she met the guy at the EPA that Jacob talked to last week, and he said, "You from the Environmental Protection Agency, and you here trying to take things away from families and what's going on." And he said, "No, that's not what we're doing." And she said, "What are you in here doing?" She said, "We surveying the area." She said, "What reason why you need to survey this area?" He can't disclose the reason why he's surveying the area. So she said, "Can I get a business card?" She kept asking. She said, "What's wrong with a business card?" I don't think he wanted to give her a business card, but she said, "What's wrong with a business card?" "I'm just asking for a business card. Can I get a business card?" He finally gave her a business card. Then she went to see, met with Vicky. Vicky was the one, I guess, a private detective, private investigator, somebody who's helping Charlie taking down the Landrys in Boudreaux. Not the Boudreaux. Yeah. Baltimore. I think it's the Boudreaux, yeah. And she was talking, and she was saying some things that was like, "Calm down, girl." She said, "Why does this have to do this, and why they surviving in the area? They should not be sitting in the area. Look, a couple more people in my business had to lose their home because of them. This is some fishy. We need to find out." And Vicky said, "We're going to find out." But she said, "Here, get some things that you need to look over and stuff." And she was looking at it, angry, and she said, "You know what? I'm sorry. I heard what happened, and sorry for what happened." And Charlie just sat down. She called herself because she was displacing her anger towards Vicky and this thing with the EPA. And she said, 13 years he never said anything. Just like I mentioned earlier, she said he never said anything, and now I have to live with this. And she said sometimes you cannot change what happened in the past. All you have to do what you got to do, move forward. How can you deal with this in the future, moving forward? So then we get Ralph Angel. Ralph Angel, and then I also talk about Charlie and Micah. Charlie burned up magazines and was sitting there with Micah. So Ralph Angel was, sorry y'all, Ralph Angel. Yeah, before that, Darla went to drop off Blue at school. Like, this gonna lead me into Ralph Angel. Darla went to drop Blue off to school, and he was bad hugging her. They want to go. They want to leave her like she's gonna leave him again. He want to go. She said, "I'm gonna be right here back when you need me. You gotta go to school. You gotta go to school." Talking. So when Blue went to class, the teacher came out, and the teacher told Darla that Blue pushed Xavier off the swing, and he was acting up. And she said she told Mr. Borderline about it, and I guess he's supposed to let you know or whatever. Or I just want to let you know because something didn't happen. And she said, okay. So she took Blue to the to the farm, and she was wanting to talk to Ralph Angel. Now, Blue on his way, and Daughter and Ralph Angel talk. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Ralph Angel talk. And Darla was like, she said, why you didn't tell me that Blue got in trouble? He pushed the kids off to school. He said, I want to take care of it. I want to handle it. I'm going to handle that. She said, I wanted to pick him up from school and also pick up from school and talk to him. Can I do that? He said he was trying not to do that. And she said, come on, I ain't going to do anything. And just right after school, I'm just going to pick him up. You need to trust me more about this, about my son. Go pick him up, talk him out to school, and bring him home. And he said, okay. After a while, he said, okay. Just make sure he come home before bedtime. So she picked up Blue, took her to the her house. She had, I guess it looked like it was a nice little house. Blue was admired about it. He said, oh my gosh, it's nice. It's crazy. Nice. And she wanted to ask him first. She asked him about the situation. Now, first they was talking about. He said, "Oh my God, it's my room. I'm gonna stay here. It's he likes it there." And once she sat them down, she sat them down. They was talking about different things, ideas in the house, like different painting, where the bed go, where this go. He want to join the wall, and she asked him about the school, and she said, why do you push the kid off the swing? And he deflected it. He dodged that question, and he said, let's look at the backyard, because he wasn't ready to talk about it. So later on, they was in the backyard. I think Blue was playing, and Daughter was talking to him about the house, and she was going back to school, and I guess it was a leeway for her to open this conversation. She was like going back to school. She gonna study accounting to work on numbers. She said he said just like his math class, and that's when she brought up thing. She said, "You could tell me why do you push the boy off the swing, and I'm not gonna get mad." And that's when he revealed that he pushed Xavier off the swing because Xavier told him that your mother don't love you, left you, so that means that she doesn't love you anymore. And Blue was hurt by that because Daughter has been in and out of Blue life for a long time, and then recently she went off, got herself better, I think for 3 something years, to come back out of Blue like it was no tomorrow, like she just never left. And wonder why Blue was acting up. Blue was acting up because it was a loss of his family. His family got lost. His mother, half of his family was out there, and Blue think that his father and mother supposed to get married, and that was never the issue. They was never getting married anymore after what happened. After exposure that secret that Blue may not be his, was actually turned out as not his, and I was that. So he told the truth, and he was like, he just heard that he left me, and I don't want to ever leave me again because it was hurting. And she said, don't worry, I'm not never going to leave you again. I promise. I'm never going to leave you again. I'm here to stay. So he was kind of, he was good with that. So later on, she brought him home before midnight. And remember, Ralph Angel had the parolee stay with him to help him get his feet. The parolee had a group of friends there. They was drinking and they was playing spades. Somehow the thing got a little way out of hand, and it comes to find out Darla was kicking him out. She said, "Get out of his house, get out, all that stuff. What you doing here? Why you here?" The parolee came out and said, "I apologize. I cleaned all this stuff up. They was just here to see me for a few minutes, and they gonna leave." And that's what said Ralph Angel, because she was calling for Ralph Angel, and then he wasn't answering. And Ralph Angel came, and he saw what's happening at the thing, and the parolee was telling him about it. And Ralph Angel said, "You know what? Get your stuff, pack up and leave. You gotta leave." And it was like, oh wow. But at the same time, I would think that would be one of his freaking rules. Don't be bringing other outside people to the house when I'm doing you a favor, because they could do anything. They could ransack and you could get in trouble. So you don't want that thing in your head, and you don't want that. So Ralph Angel just let him go. He said, "Get your stuff and leave. Don't come here. I had enough." I guess Ralph Angel wasn't enough. So Darla, this what got me pissed off now. Got to leave. Oh, before I do that, Ralph Angel had a little date with the boss's daughter. She got a text from him when after Darla convinces Ralph Angel to get Blue out of school. Is it gonna be a fancy or not fancy? He saw that. So they went to another date. The boss daughter, I forgot her name, and they had a little conversation. They talk about deep things. They talk about funny things. They talk about their personal lives, and they connect. And then at the end of it, they kissed. I said, "Oh, that was so nice." They kissed, and they both smiled and chuckled over this kiss. And she said it was a nice date. So they had a good little date, and hopefully we see more of them later on the season. Now, Darla. You left all this long time and coming here thinking that you the fucking mother of the year. Like you could tell Ralph Angel what to do. Not knowing that Ralph Angel was doing all this stuff. You put the stress in their family for you to come here act like you're on high and mighty. Really, bitch? Come on. And then she was like, Ralph Angel said he was trying to help the boy. She said, "What you doing having this boy in the house? You know he's in trouble. He's a convict. He's a parole." She said, "I'm trying to help him out, get him off the feet, to do the right thing." She said, "Why are you going to do the right thing for your son?" He said, "What the hell?" And I was taken back too. I said, "Daughter, don't get cut, bitch. Do not get cut, because come on now. Now you're doing way too much." And they was talking all the back and forth. Blue heard with the conversation. He said, "Don't you talk to my mommy?" And Ralph Angel said, "Blue, I'm not talking to you. Get back in your room," screaming. And Blue got scared. And he said, "I want to stay with mommy." And he was like, uh. And that's what she did. She went on and saying, "I want equal stakes in their son's lives, in his son's life." I said, "Oh, okay. I thought you was not getting equal stake. You the one who left, and now you want to demand shit because you coming back because you don't want to leave Blue again because he hurt by you leaving. That's what he was acting out at school, and for you to come out, Ralph Angel, like Ralph Angel ain't had enough on his plate to deal with anything. The farm, this parolee, raising Blue by himself when you left. So that was that. And at the end, Ralph was drinking, and he was thinking at the table. That's how the episode ended. Nova finally texted Remy back and told him that we cannot do this. We can't do this at all. And that was the end of the episode. Hope you like it. Like I said, that daughter, I wanted to smack that bitch because she had some nerve to figure come out Ralph Angel like that. And that was not right for her to do that. But she acted like she would have been the mother of the year. Okay, Darla, sit your ass down. You've been warned. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Once again, my name is Tom Mizzle. My channel is Mizzle14. And I'll talk to y'all all later. Peace.